Halloween Megathread 2019. AskReddit has hit 25 million subscribers. Insert party parrots here.
Starbuck was a famous Canadian bull, whose genome was so desirable that his sperm sold for $25 million during his life, and he has more than 200,000 daughters.
The population of Australia is listed as 24,898,152 by the UN in 2019. So there are more AskRedditors than Australians.
There are, on a standard, 3x3 Rubik's Cube, 43 quintillion 252 quadrillion 3,274,489,856,000 possible combinations, or 43.2 quintillion. Every single combination is different from the last, only one is solved. To the bar, everyone. The first 25 million beers are on me. If I had 25 million euros, I would still be here, but with a better screen.
More so small, but there is a 1/100,000,000,000,000,000 chance of having your doppelganger with all 8 of your distinctive facial features walking around on Earth. Only a 1/135 chance that a complete pair of doppelgangers exists somewhere in the world.
25 million and I still can't get my questions too hot.
What food do you swear people only pretend to like?
The food I cook for them.
Chitterlings. My mom-in-law made some at my house, and it smelled like a grown man shitted all over my home and walls.
Live octopus. Does eating a creature that's actively trying to crawl out of your mouth as you eat it really taste so good that it's worth the trouble and choking hazard?
Shark fin soup. I mean, I get that it is seen as a mark of status, but it tastes of nothing and is just generally a bad dish. Natto, a Japanese dish of fermented soybeans. With a taste, texture and smell that makes you wish human senses did not exist.
What is your NSFW talent?
I'm a guy. Sometimes I can have 2 orgasms. One right after the other, and the second one hits like a truck. It's super rare, though.
I can fall asleep anytime, anywhere. As a school bus driver, that's definitely not safe for work.
Deleted.
I can suck air into my ass.
I can poop without having a drop of urine leave my pee-pee.
I can walk around a construction site with no hard hat on, and most of the time I survive.
What's normal in your country but seems weird to the rest of the world?
Christmas season officially starts as September 1st.
We normally take more than a bath per day. We also have a habit of brushing our teeth on places like our job/school. We generally eat sandwiches with napkins and pizza with forks and knives. I feel like we have a problem with germs.
Calling your best friend a cunty, the person you hate most, mate.
Vegemite.
We drive on the left. Death penalty for drinking. Death penalty for homosexuals. Death penalty for leaving the religion of peace, and death penalty for voicing your thoughts.
To the women of Reddit raised by a single dad, what advice would you give for a recently bereaved father of 2 girls, ages 5 to 7? Which brand has lost you as a customer?
Movistar. Once they downgraded my phone on accident and later were unable to undo the downgrade because they can't replace a phone by another model and kept me waiting for 2 months until I said fuck it and bought another phone. Bank of America. Finally quit them after being nickel-a-dimed, continuous $12 $35 fees, for 20 years. Much happier with a financial institute that is both cheaper for me and ethically less shitty.
American Airlines. The explanation has been delayed for tomorrow or next year. I'd fucking care.
Skull candy. Their decent headphones are insanely overpriced and their cheap earbuds came apart in my ear and I had to go to the med center to have it all removed.
Spectrum, worst customer service with a constant rising bill.
What makes you decide questions here are interesting enough to answer but not interesting enough to upvote?
I mainly just forget. I dunno. What makes you decide to ask a question, but upvote none of the answers? I always upvote every question I click on, even if I don't answer them.
I always forget to cause I'm more interested in the conversation.
People are too lazy to click a fucking button. But here I'll be glad and upvote you. Pay it forward everyone.
Women of Reddit, if a guy is interested in you, what is one small thing he can do to make you happy and show his interest?
Look me in the eye when I'm talking and really listen.
Be genuine and keep conversations interesting. Mind games are a big turn off. I'd appreciate it a lot more if he's making an effort to get to know me.
Not a woman but my wife tells me not to try and solve her problems, just listen. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me but it's what she wants.
People who wake up with a single alarm in the morning, how do you do it?
It's on the other side of the room. Have to get up out of the warm comfy spot to get it.
I just get up. I have to. I wake up exactly 1 hour before my sitting in the van departing the hotel time. When the alarm goes off, I just sit up, rub my eyes, think about how much I hate my fucking life, and go shower. It's called a cat, and if you hit the snooze button, it will hit you right back.
The threat of unemployment ruining everything I've worked so hard for and setting into motion the hardest, most miserable years of my life.
I somehow always manage to wake up a few minutes before my alarm goes off. I suppose I have an advanced internal clock.
I just get up. I could never understand why people would put themselves through the annoyance of being repeatedly annoyed right as you start to drift off again.